Wingardium Leviosa! Hi! So, today we are going to talk about Harry Potter. Mostly because I had a dream last night with Harry Potter in it. And then I woke up this morning and I had nothing to wear except for my Mad Awesome Harry Potter shirt. So while I was living in Florida, I got to go to Harry Potter World and it was so awesome. And so while we were in Harry Potter World, I got this wand. So we went into Ollivander's. You can choose to either just go into the shop part where they have all the wands, or you can just pick your wand, and the wands are around like $30-ish. I think that's what mine was. Or you can go like through the actual shop, you know, like in the very first Harry Potter movie, whenever he went in and the shopkeeper talked to him and stuff, you can have that experience. We got there before they opened, so we would be able to go do that first thing because we knew the line was going to get really bad. I remember I went one time before and the line was like 2 hours long to just get into that one part. We waited for maybe 30-ish minutes, which wasn't bad at all. And it was early in the morning, so people were still getting there and stuff and figuring out what they wanted to do. They let about 30, 40-ish, maybe, people in the shop at one time, shut the door. And so it's really dark and it looks like in the movie, like that little room. Everybody's kind of huddled around, you know, standing. It's a fairly small room. We look forward and we see this old man, and he's like totally like dressed up like the person in the movie, like the shopkeeper. We were one of the last people that got into the room, and so everybody had kind of piled towards the back of the room instead of the front, and so we ended up kind of being towards the front so we could see the shopkeeper better, which was great. Where I was standing, there was two people standing in front of me on both sides of me, so I had like a full body shot of the shopkeeper. He's talking and doing his little spiel, and then all of a sudden he like cocks his head and he starts walking toward me, and I'm like freaking out, okay? I'm like, oh my gosh. And so he comes towards me and he stops and he looks at me. He's like close, like really close to me. And he asked me what my name was, and I told him that my name was Kelsey. Then he was like, and which hand is your wand hand? And I can't remember what I said. I think I said my right hand. I don't remember if he asked me anything else because I was so like, oh my gosh, like freaking out. Friend Erica was standing beside me, and then he turns to her and he asked her the same questions. And then so he turns around and he was like, follow me. So he went up to the front. It was really cool. And the whole wall behind him is filled with boxes like these. This is the box. These are the wand boxes. They're really cool. They say Ollivander's makers of fine wands since 382 BC. So there's the box. And I want to say that they came in different color boxes, but I can't quite remember because it's been a while. He turned around towards the wall and he grabbed a box. And he opened it up, and here's what it looks like on the inside. Let me open it up for you guys. I mean, it's just like kind of like silky fabric, I guess, and it's got like a little indentation place where your wand goes, so I'm gonna go right there. So he turned around, grabbed the box, he gave me a wand, and he was like, okay, I think this, you know, I think this is gonna be the wand for you or whatever. And so then he told me there was a flower vase and it was up in the corner in the ceiling, and so he told me to point my wand that I had in my hand. He told me to point the wand at that flower vase with the flowers in it. And he said, okay, say the spell. So I'm like, okay, da-da-da-da, say the spell. And then all of a sudden the flowers die. And so I'm like, I'm trying not to laugh because I mean, he's an actor, so he's being really serious. And I'm like, oh my God, I just killed the flowers. And so he was like, oh, you know, no, maybe that's not the wand for you or whatever. So I gave it back to him. I was really scared because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to break the wand. Like, I'm really going to have to buy it, even though I ended up buying it in the end. Then he turned around and took out another box out of the wall, and he gave the wand to Erica. And he was like, okay, you know, I think this is going to be the one for you, whatever. Point your wand to the ceiling and say the spell. So she did the spell, and this like lightning and like thunder and like wind and stuff was like going, and everybody was kind of laughing because we're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, we're in the movie. So he kind of looked at both of us, you know, with that weird like, He took the wands and he switched them, and then it happened like right in the movie. The lights came and you were like, and it was so awesome. And he was like, you know, these are your wands, blah blah blah. I can't remember exact words. I wish I would have had my video camera out to film it, because it was so cool and I really loved it. We got our wands. We bought both of our wands, of course. Again, they were like $30. So here it is. Let me try to show you. And I'm not sure what they're made out of. They're fairly sturdy, but I mean, if you have like a kid and they're gonna be rough with it, then I would just be cautious of that. They're wood. It doesn't say, it just says Vine on the back. And I know some other people say different things, because some of the other kids that I worked with at Disney had gone and they had gotten different wands. It's just a really cool keepsake. I'm glad that I got to go again, because I went with my family before, and I'm definitely glad I got to go again because there was so much less people. You really want to go in a non-peak season so that you can get on rides and you can do everything, because the first time I went in like the second week of August and it was just slammed. Like, we couldn't get into any of the stores, but I thought it was really fun. And they have 3 or 4 rides, 3 maybe. If you do go and it's slam packed, you just at least have to make sure you ride the ride that is in the Hogwarts castle, because oh my gosh, that's like the bomb. Like, that was my favorite ride. It was so neat, and it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it. But if you do have a chance to go to Harry Potter World, I would totally suggest going. Remember how much the tickets were? I want to say like $80 or $90 for just a one-day ticket, which is kind of pricey. But if you're in Florida and you have big vacation you're planning and stuff, like maybe if you're going to go to Disney one day or a few days, you definitely want to go and go to Harry Potter World, because it was so much fun. The kids will love it, and it's just like this whole world of like whimsy and happiness. So I definitely suggest going there. There's a squirrel outside. Stop by Ollivander's, ride the ride that is in the Hogwarts castle. They have a huge like train coming out of the wall, and it says platform 9 3/4. We took pictures of that, and then there was the conductor, the train conductor. He was standing out there in his little outfit, so we got to meet him. It was really cool. The only thing is the characters are not out, like Harry Potter and Ron and Hermione and all them. They're not out that we saw. We just saw the train conductor. We saw the girls from that academy that Flora is from. See, I didn't read the books. I only watched the movie, so I don't remember what all the academies or whatever the different schools. I don't remember what they're called. But the girls in the blue dresses were there, and the guys, the fire guys, you know, that they beat their sticks in the movie. What is that guy's name? The big buff dude, the Quidditch guy. Their school is there. That's about it. I mean, it's not like Disney World where there's lots of characters that you can meet. I think it's more of like, oh, Harry Potter, you're like in Harry Potter World. It was pretty cool. And I know that it's gotten some bad reviews online because, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. But I think once you get there, it's like, oh my gosh, like, this is so cool. But I had a lot of fun, and I do recommend going if you have the money and you have time and you're over in that area. So, and even if you live in Florida, it'd be great to get like a season pass or something, because I would be there all the time. I just wanted to maybe give some other people some insight about Harry Potter World. Oh, you have to try the butterbeer. It's like this creamy, like cream soda kind of root beer-ish type thing. It's really, really good. I was scared to try it because I'm not it's kind of got a butterscotch type thing in it too. I'm not a big butterscotch person, but oh my gosh. Definitely try the butterbeer. I would probably bring at least $100 to $150. I think that's about what I spent. I guess it just depends on how big of a Harry Potter fan you are, how much you're willing to spend. I mean, the wand was $30 alone. About 2 chocolate frogs, one for me and one for my roommate, and those were like $10 a peach. A peach? Yes, a peach. I will leave you with that. I hope you have fun at Harry Potter World. Tell me your stories. I would love to see videos. Harry Potter World. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Harry Potter World? It's like Harry Potter. Anyways, so see you later, guys. Bye!